Fast food owner was caught literally red-handed, stirring barbecue sauce with his arm.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, the article didn't say why. It did list several other health code violations, which resulted in this guy getting barred from his own kitchen, including he was handling raw chicken with his bare hands. He was serving food that had been dropped on the floor. And, yeah, the big one, and there is a picture with the article, and apparently there's a video out there. He's forearm deep in a bucket of barbecue sauce, stirring it with his bare arm. Now, when an employee saw this and offered him a wooden spoon, the owner refused it, saying, quote, "I'm the owner, too bad."
I mean, I am dying for this guy to have Gordon Ramsay come into his kitchen. Dying. How did Kitchen Nightmares miss this man?
I was going to say, like, all this story needs is fucking John Taffer walking in there to shut it down.
Shut it down.
Hey, Cynthia, how's it going out in Queens?
Oh, we get by. It ain't easy, but, we get by.
I hear you. So why are you calling into the show today?
Well, I heard this story about, this, what was he, a Puerto Rican guy stirring the sauce with his arm, and everybody's all upset with him. I mean, I don't know. I mean, part of me gets it, part of me doesn't. I just, wanted to call in and talk about it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty gross. I certainly wouldn't want to eat at that particular restaurant. I don't know. I don't know if he was Puerto Rican, though. The story actually didn't say anything about his ethnicity, so.
I mean, I figured, there's got to be some kind of reason why people are all worked up that he's stirring the sauce with his arm. And, the only thing I could think of was, of course, maybe if he's Puerto Rican, he's got that cologne on, stinking up the sauce, he's got these hairy arms, that's disgusting. But, I mean, I've been stirring the sauce with my arms since I was a little girl, that's how my grandma did it, that's how we did it, that's how we all do it, So, I mean, for us, it's not really a big deal, but,
I don't even know how to respond to that. Okay, so first off, I mean, I'm just going to say it. That sounded a little bit racist there, talking about the cologne and the hair.
It's not racist. It's not racist. I'm just, that's the way it is, yes,
Okay, well, that aside, and then you said that you stir sauce with your arm?
Well, how Grandma does it, so, that's what we do.
Your grandma stirs. I mean, don't you guys have like a spoon?
Well, the spoon, it's really for hitting people. When they're not behaving. You hit the bambinos. It's not for stirring because then you don't have nothing to hit the kids with while you're making the sauce.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Just remind me not to eat at your house if you're going to be stirring the pasta sauce with your forearm all the way up to the elbow in the saucepan. Come on now.
Look, it's the way we do it. I got to tell you, if you go to a Puerto Rican restaurant, you can't be too surprised when, they're doing gross stuff to the food. It's like, if you order Chinese food, you complain that it meows back at you. What are you thinking?
Okay, there you go again. There you go again, Cynthia. I don't think anybody in this day and age really thinks that Chinese restaurants are serving house cats to people.
Of course they're not serving house cats. They get them from the alley. Duh.
Feeling down in the dumps about the state of the world today? Are you sick and tired of the same old boring news shows? Are you ready for something new? Then it's time to go to war. The War on Morons, that is. This hilarious comedy show puts the world of stupidity on blast every Monday night with a half-hour podcast covering all the latest from stupid criminals, Florida man shenanigans, Hollywood hypocrites, politically correct crackpots, and more. And there's an extra dose of insanity every episode, as the phone lines are always open to the ever-growing parade of lunatics that call into the show. I mean, get a load of these nut jobs.
I'm rolling in it. I'm rolling in it. All you got to do is tell these, these fruitcakes that you're serving them vegetarian stuff, and they all buy it.
I went over there. I mean, I had to stay at least 6 feet away, which was hard to do because there was like 25 of them or something. And I told them, listen, y'all better stop what you're doing because I've got a gun.
How can you be afraid to drink wine?
You know what?
He's an alcoholic. He's supposed to love it.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Big Apple Berserker, and I'm keeping New York clean.
Oh my God, man, that's the Walt Disney Corporation. They're speaking through one of their clones, and they're telling you that they're, interdimensional, Satan-worshipping vampires.
I mean, a lot of them give to charities and, like, help people out. They don't...
To charity, my 2 words for you. You ready? O.J. Simpson. I rest my case.
Introducing from Bellsmere Enterprises, it's Mommy and Me Rhinoplasty.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So tune in every Monday night at 7 o'clock Eastern, right here on YouTube, or catch the show up to 3 days early by following the RSS feed at thewaronmorons.podbean.com.